The locker's talking to me. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning, everybody. I'm here at Chichibu Station. It's a gorgeous day. Unbelievable. So, plan today is I'm going to go to Mitsumine Shrine by taxi. It takes about 50 minutes by taxi, an hour and a half by bus. So there are 3 taxis here. A nice little van, an old taxi that I don't want, and then a newer taxi. So I wasn't gonna go this early, but I don't want this old taxi. So let me go talk to this first taxi driver here and see how much, if he can give me an idea how much it will be. All right, wow, that was really far. So 10,400 yen, 10, Ichiman onsen, 14,000 yen. In Japan, they count 10,000 is Ichiman. That's why I was having a problem with that. 10,000, 4,000 yen. Ichiman onsen. So about, close to $100. It's like almost an hour really up the mountain, and then he had to go all the way back down. He didn't put the meter on, and I was going to pay by credit card, and he was going to like, ooh. So I think he wanted it off the books, which is fine. People are standing here vaping. All right, so the shrine is up there. I'm in the parking lot. That's the bus stop right back there by the restroom. So I might as well go up, start walking. I think it might be a 10-minute walk to get to the actual shrine. It's 8:50 now. There's a sign here in English. The name of Mitsumine, 3 peaks, originates from the 3 towering mountains, Mount Myoho, Mount Shiraiwa, and Mount Kumotori. It said that Prince Yamato Takero founded the shrine in order to enshrine Izanagi no Mikoto and Izanagi no Mikoto and Izanami no Mikoto, the mythical deities said to have given birth to the country of Japan. Emperor Keiko named the shrine after the view of the 3 mountains. I think Emperor Keiko was a female emperor. Mitsumine Shrine is located in a relatively flat highland, whereas Mount Myoho, Mount Shiraiwa, and Mount Kumotori are steep mountains. There are hard rocks around the peak of the 3 mountains. So there are the 3 mountains right there. Can I see them from here? One, 2, 3, maybe 3 over there. All right, let's go up. So I'm going to try to be back down here by 10:20 to catch the bus back to the station. A lot of cars here already. So it looks like people drive to get here. Maybe some nice man like that man We'll give me a ride back to Chichibu. So I was reading in the ride up here, Chachipiti. So this is a very old shrine. It was founded about 100 AD. It's about 1900 years old. Predates Buddhism. Buddhism arrived around 500 AD. So Shintoism, I'm already out of breath. Shintoism is an indigenous Japanese religion. It's animism. So they worship spirits in nature. Doesn't seem to be a belief that spirit is everywhere, but spirits inhabit certain things like mountains, rocks, maybe rivers. Mount Fuji is considered a god. Look how beautiful this is. So before the shrine was built, this was considered a sacred spot. The mountain is a god. All right, I have to stop talking for a minute. That's my ride. Just kidding. I think I'm out of breath because we're at a really high elevation. Here it is, Mitsumine Shrine. The shrines were built by different clans, so there was a lot of clan warfare. And then that's where the shoguns came from. And then all of that was kind of abolished with the emperor, who became the supreme ruler, kind of deity. Yamato or Yamoto or whoever built this shrine proclaimed that he was a direct descendant of the sun god or something like that. All right, so here's the entrance to the shrine. It's a triple torii, 3 gates, guarded by wolves instead of dogs. So all of these are unusual features of Mitsumine. The torii signifies that you're entering a sacred space, so you're supposed to bow when you enter. No selfies. That's my rule. So pretty. I don't know. I'm supposed to go up there. I think that's a viewpoint. Wow, look at that. I was just filming and not recording. So this is the sea of clouds. Just beautiful. I have this whole space to myself. That's the shrine down there. Glad I came up here. So that's a god right there, right in front of us. All right, I'm gonna go down to the shrine. This might be the hiking trail. Yeah, so you can hike here, I think from Mitsumine Station. I'm not sure. My friends Nancy and Yari did the hike back in the day with a guidebook. This was before phones and internet and all that. They noticed after they did it that it was marked D for difficult. So good for them for doing it. I'll let those people pass. It's just so beautiful here. It smells fresh, damp. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, look at this, how beautiful it is. Why is she taking so long? Oh my God. She took forever to take her photo. All right, so here are the guardian wolves. Just beautiful gate. An entryway. To myself, look at this. So people are just in and out. This guy was coming in when I was coming in, and I asked him, like, what's that? Which way is the shrine? He said the shrine is this way. Is that it? Once again, there are signs that I have no idea what they say. Let me translate that. Okay, it says welcome back to Mitsumine Shopping Street. So the shrine, I guess, is this way. This is where people are coming from. Anyway, that guy was coming in just as I was entering, and I asked him, which way is the shrine? He said this way, and then I pointed up the hill. I said, what's that? And he said he didn't know. It was his first time here, so I just told him it was really cool. It was a sea of clouds. And he thanked me and bowed. Kind of scary. So these guardian spirits are here to keep the bad energies out. Am I supposed to go up there? No, that looks like it's closed. What does this sign say? Alright, I'm glad I translated it. It says no entry. It's just great that I have this all to myself right now. So there are a few people that came in. The guy who I joked was my ride. The guy who I just talked to. So here, this tree has a donation box. It doesn't have the cord wrapped around it. Usually when they designate something as a spirit, they'll wrap a cord around it. But I'm going to guess that this is a sacred tree. Touching it right now. So I'm sorry that I can't really give you better explanations of all of this. This ain't the BBC. What can I say? I'm guessing that's the main hall there. And this is a hiking path or something. Beautiful. Please keep apart. So again, we have some dogs here. These are not wolves, guardian dogs. The torii, the gate, signifying entrance to a sacred space. There's a tree with a rope around it. So that tree is also a god, actually two of them. And there's the temple, the shrine. Beautiful. Here's the purification well, but no ladles. What does this sign say? All right. The sign says, please join us in a line of 4 from now on. So I guess when it gets busy, they make people going 4 at a time. Lucky for me, it's not busy. No, that's not even open yet. All right, cool. Really glad I came here. And I got here early. All right, the sign said to wait before the person in front of you is finished praying. So ChatGPT gave me a nice prayer to say. And then here's the gift shop. You can buy your amulets. All right, I don't know what this is, but a bunch of little shrines. I came to the side of the main hall. So I bought 3 amulets, and I got rid of a bunch of 10 yen coins that I've been carrying around. Look at that pretty building behind. Just gorgeous. So I guess we're not allowed to touch the tree. They made it impossible to get close to it. But you can stand here to feel the energy. So these are supposed to be like 800 years old. All right, I'm going to walk back down the way I came. That's it, 9:30. So I think there are other things that you can see here. There's a shopping street. But I'm just going to walk down to the bus. Enjoy a nice leisurely walk back. Maybe get a little iced coffee at the bus stop. And prepare for an 1.5-hour bus ride. Well, it's a beautiful day here at Mitsumine Shrine. I don't know what else to say. It was fun. It's just gorgeous. I mean, really, like, just way up in the mountains here. And glad it's a nice day. It's not raining. It's still damp and fresh. The air just smells so clean. Showing you these people just so you can get an idea of scale, how big these trees are. Selfie stick behind me. Tripod. I don't get it. just accidentally took a selfie. I was gonna make a joke and say, let me take my picture in front of this beautiful thing. Work of art. That little climb up to the gate was a little bit challenging. Now it's all downhill. All right, so that was a great visit. Starting to get crowded. It's a weekday. In the summer, I imagine weekends, holidays, it's busy here. So come early if you can. Rent a car, hire a taxi, take the bus back. It's hot now. Hang on. All right, so I was thinking on the drive up here, you know, it has been said, I've heard, the Japanese are not really religious. And I don't think they are in the way that we are in the West. But I do think that they are deeply spiritual. And when you come to a place like this, you can really feel the spirituality of the place. But driving up here on this windy mountain road, there were shrines everywhere, little shrines on the side of the road, statues, temples, of course, everywhere. So Shintoism is the original indigenous religion, and then Buddhism came here. I think Taoism also is part of their belief system. And Confucianism, which is not really a religion, it's more like a moral code. You know, it's not like us where it's like you're going to go to hell. It's just rules for life and how to treat your environment with respect, honor the spirit and everything. Rules about, you know, honoring your parents and family and respect for others and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really beautiful combination of different belief systems. Looks like they have churros here. Miso potato. Those miso potatoes are everywhere. But I think those are churros, not that I want any. It's 9:41. It's really beautiful here. I may have cut it out of another video, but I said, you know, anytime I go somewhere in California, I don't do this anymore, but when I used to go like hiking or visiting different places, like Mount Tamalpais, Mount Tam, or something like that, near woods, I always expect there to be food from Japan, because that was really my first experience of like going to places like this was when I lived here. And every place you go, there's a little shack like that selling something, some local delicacy. I feel like I'm lost, but I think this is the right way. Parking center. No. Visita center. Visita center. I cheat. I cheat when I read hiragana, katakana. Like, I don't always know what I'm reading, but look how gorgeous this is. Just the perfect day to be here. Clouds, it's cool. Mist, Blue sky. I mean, how can you look at this and not believe that there's some spiritual force here? All right, I came down a different way. That's why I didn't recognize it. Here's my bus stop. So I got a nice little iced coffee here from a vending machine. Try to use up more of this change that I've been carrying around. Wait for my bus. I came at just the right time because there was a tour group. And a bunch of people. So let's see what we got here. So this is tsumetai, cold, atatakai, hot. We have ice. What is this? Milk tea. Mikan. I don't know, what is that? Seri? Jetty? Oh, Mikan jelly. Mikan is tangerine. Here's coffee. Barista's black. Cafe au lait. Espresso. Let's get a cafe au lait. Cold. Let's see at the bus stop. The bench is wet. Yeah. Can't sit down. All right. I got some toilet paper and tried to dry off the bench, but that didn't work. And then I remembered I have a towel in my bag for the sento. So I was sitting here at the bus stop in the parking lot, waiting for the bus. It's really good. It's sweet. It's like melted coffee ice cream. All right, so I should be back to Seibu-Chichibu station a little before noon. I might grab a quick bite to eat, go to the Sento, and then try to catch the 124 train. Actually, I don't think you need to see all that. So you're not interested in the bus ride. It's just going to be a bus ride. 6 stops apparently, hour and a half. If you want to see the food market hall, watch my other videos. If you want to know about the Sento, the onsen, watch my other videos. If you want to know about La View, watch my other videos. It's all there. All right, so that was Mitsumine Jinja. No food in this video. Just the shrine. Beautiful, just gorgeous. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Jane, bye-bye.